I'm a great applicant. Please pick me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those new, hello, my name is Dr. Gloria Park. I am now a dental resident in New York. So I've been getting a lot of questions about reading personal statements for pre-dental students applying to dental schools. And I've been noticing 3 common mistakes that I've been reiterating over and over. So I thought I would go over that with you today. If you'd like to follow along my residency journey, please subscribe and like and keep watching this video and turn on your notifications. Thanks. By this point, a lot of you may have already submitted your application, but who knows, this will be helpful for someone else applying in the future. Or if you need help right now, I do offer tier service. You can check out the link in the description box. I do offer different services for editing. Today, I'd like to talk about 3 common mistakes that dental applicants have on their personal statements, because I've been getting asked to read their personal statements by pre-dental students applying this cycle, and I've been noticing common trends. So I just wanted to go over that with you in hopes that if you haven't submitted your application, you can keep this in mind. Number 1 mistake, you don't clearly answer why dentistry question. Personal statement is for dental admissions to get a glimpse of who you are as an applicant more than it is as a person. Now, the 2 are very important, but the reason I want to emphasize applicant rather than the person is there are a lot of great, amazing individuals out there. But from the admission standpoint, they want to pick someone that is going to excel in the program and do well and finish strong, because every student that chooses to leave dental school, they technically lose money. So I'm just speaking from a very business standpoint that they want someone that is very certain about dentistry, and they want someone that can clearly demonstrate that in their personal statement as well as in their resume. If you don't answer why specifically dentistry, they're going to be searching for the answer, because if they think that you're not really sure about dentistry, it's a big risk for them to pick you. So I would just make that very, very clear. The audience for your lovely essay is for the admissions. I don't want to say that you have to write what they want to hear, because that's not the point either. You also want to express yourself, but within the confines of you wanting to demonstrate that you're going to be a great addition to their school/program. What are they looking for? First thing that we'll look for in the personal statement is someone who can clearly explain what is unique about dentistry that drew you in the first place. You have to draw parallels of unique parts of dentistry to who you are as a person of many interests and skills and your own uniqueness. So they want to see who you are as a person, of course, but more importantly, why dentistry would be of interest to you. Every year, if you drop out, right, they lose money. So I'm going to share a few examples that may be a little frustrating, but hear me out, okay? Number 1 example, you might say in your personal statement, I like dentistry because you can help others. The counter argument for that would be that there are countless ways for you to help others that's not dentistry. So they will wonder, okay, but are you sure that you won't do that with dentistry? Another example is I like dentistry because I like working with my hands. The counter argument is that there are countless other professionals that involve hands. Maybe you can work in a nail salon. Maybe you like to paint. Maybe you want to do that instead of, working inside someone's mouth. So you gotta think a little more specific. Okay, so then example number 3, this is the frustrating part, would be, okay, I like dentistry because I like to help others with my hands. Okay, so we're getting there. But again, so do many professions that do that, because even people in the tech industry probably will use their hands to help someone in the tech world. Therefore, it's still very vague. It's tricky, right? You're like, okay, Gloria, what do you want? So when I wrote mine, I felt like the why dentistry was such an overwhelming question, because why do I have to prove it? I've already done the work to show that I care. But it's another thing to demonstrate that in your personal statement. So for you to do that, I would like to rephrase that question. So instead of why dentistry, I'm going to rephrase the question to what is unique about dentistry that drew you into this field? That's what you explain, why and how. So as almost all applicants will have shadowing a dental office, I will start from what you observe in the office to begin with. Just keep in mind that the admissions is not looking for a Wikipedia definition of what dentistry is, this noble profession, because they already know what dentists do. Instead of listing their responsibilities, I think it's just really important to kind of draw the connections of what about your shadowing experience that you really liked and relate that to your activities. Number 2, you either talk too much about the dentist and not enough about yourself, or you talk too little about the dentist and you talk too much about yourself. So you're like, what, right? So hear me out, okay? So if you talk too much about the dentist you shadowed and not enough about yourself, the personal statement is no longer about you. So how do you make it personal? I would write what you observed, but more importantly, what you thought of it, felt, what inspires you. The admissions care less about the dentist that you shadowed, of course, but they care more about you. It's just really important to balance a little bit of both. I think there's a big accident going on. I've been waiting for the sirens to die down, but it has not been. So I would definitely write about what types of procedures you observed and what you thought of it, and like how were the interactions with the patients like with the dentist. And I will share your reflections. Now, if you talk too much about yourself and not about the dentist during some sort of a dental experience, it can also come off as you being the provider. Then if you're already a dentist, why are you applying to dental schools, right? So it's just really important to not over glorify what you've done, because while that's important, like it's more of an ethics standpoint. If you're like, I did this, I did that, which is awesome, you have to be sure that you are authorized to perform the procedures. So I recommend briefly discussing what the dentist did and the impact that he or she had on the patient, and then also discuss your roles as an assistant and how you felt. Be careful not to over glorify your current role, such as assisting or flossing their teeth, because as meaningful and impactful that may be, you're not applying to a dental assistant school or you're not applying to a dental hygiene school. So again, you have to be specific. Why dentistry? So if there's anything that hints at something that's not dentistry, I just wouldn't mention it. Be very focused in your essay. Number 3, you tell but you don't show. So saying, hi, I'm a great applicant, please pick me. I'm gonna be a great addition to your school. Just throwing out these blanket statements don't really have someone believe you. When you meet someone for the first time, you don't say, hi, I'm a great friend, because you just show that in what you do, how you interact, how you listen, right? So similarly in your personal statement, instead of saying, I am a passionate student that is involved in this, better to just list the verbs rather than the adjectives. When you make claims about yourself, please be sure that the examples you share about yourself directly validate the previous point you're trying to make. So this is where it's really important to ask for others for feedback and give them the right to tear apart your essay if it need to be, because it's better that they do it than the admissions not giving you a chance for the interview. There's a difference between you having the heart to and having that translate on paper, and that's very hard. I've done that and I know how difficult that was, and I don't miss those times, so like I'm with you. Be sure to thank them for their time and insight, because they're doing that a lot for you. Finally, I do have a tiered personal statement editing service, which you can check out in the description box below. I can probably accept a very few more people because my residency program is picking up. If you are applying this cycle, I highly recommend that you submit them by end of August at the latest. If you do choose to have a stranger on the internet tearing apart your personal statement, please do know that I'm doing it out of a good heart, that I just really want you to do well. I would rather have you hate me for making you edit things than knowing that I've helped you, but I was too busy being nice about it that I didn't get to actually help you to get interviews and get in. So yeah, well, that's it for the video. So if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. And yeah, if you'd like to follow along my residency journey, which I am cranking out some vlogs, please stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.